going to give you a quick tour of my kitchen and dining room area. Pretty basic, but I'm going to show you what we've got and how we've made it work. This is just a basic bookshelf, and I use it to hold my canned goods, which so far this year I've only done strawberry jam. I've got a bunch of empty jars. On top I keep my flours and oatmeal and rice. I keep the bulk of it in the refrigerator or freezer just to help preserve freshness, but I put a small amount out there, which it's easier just to scoop out of that. Right above it is our chore chart. I won't go into that now. I'll do that on at a different time. And there's our refrigerator. I don't have any great organizational system for my refrigerator. I just, once a week we go through it, clean it out, make sure that the food that's in it is fresh. Jacinda at growinghomeblog.com has a great tutorial on getting your refrigerator deep cleaned, which I probably need to do. This is where I keep my potatoes and onions. I used to keep them in the fridge, but they took up too much space, so this is just in the little hallway right off the kitchen. And then, give you an idea of what I do with my spices. There is small spices, some of them. That makes it just easier for me to see rather than sifting through all the different spices. And then I've got some bigger spices that are in the other drawers. My cupboards, nothing great. I've got baby supplies up there, some measuring cups and stuff like that. This corner cupboard is one of my least favorite places in the kitchen. I keep some of my baking. I just did some baking yesterday, so I've got that up on the top shelf, and then dry goods and honey and oil and stuff right there handy by the stove. And then this cupboard, I try to organize things into a cupboard. So this cupboard basically has my baking supplies. Baking soda, baking powder, molasses, anything that I'm going to use for baking most of the time can be found in there. And then I have some other grocery items, and then up at the top in the basket is there's a whole bunch of dried beans up in there. And this cupboard is just, more grocery items. Not a whole lot in there right now, kind of bare. This is where we keep our cups, and as you can see, we don't have a whole lot in there because they're always all out of the cupboard on the counters and everything. And up at the top is some more baking. I try to keep it off the counters, but because we have dogs and they have been known to hop up there and steal all my hard work. Here is a sample of what I do for under cupboards. My bathrooms are similar to this. There on the left is a short basket that just holds my plastic wrap and aluminum foil and trash bags, and then over there on the right is some cleaning supplies and dishwashing detergent. I'll show you a sample of a junk drawer. This is our junk drawer. It doesn't look real junky because we've worked to make sure that we don't have a mess when you open the drawers, but this is just a part of a shoebox, and I cut the sides down to make it fit, and I keep odds and ends of things. So basically, if somebody's missing something, a pocket knife or whatever, they know to check in there, because I don't hunt them down to have them put it away all the time. There's a drawer with just a few utensils, can opener. I don't have an electric can opener anymore, so there's my can opener. And there is my grain mill. I keep it hooked to the counter, which makes it easy and handy, and I don't have to store it. And then over here is my dishes. We keep them right here by the table, which makes it really easy for the girls, or if the boys are helping them, to set the table. The silverware is up there in a basket, turned face down, and then I've got the basket behind it, which holds just very inexpensive washcloths from Walmart that we use as napkins to cut down on stuff that we throw away. Anyway, that's about it, and I will put a little bit of information in a blog post for you about tips to help keep your space organized.